Welcome back, friends. Analysis and interpretation of financial statements. We all know what is my analysis and interpretation. What are different types of statements? Very important equation. Types of analysis. Various tools. In the previous session, we were discussing about common size statement, comparative statements, two types of comparative statement, comparative income statement, comparative balance sheet, followed by common size statement, common size income statement. Next one, common size balance sheet. In the last session, we were discussing about what is meant by common size statement. What are the different types of common size statement? There are two types of statement, common size income statement and common size balance sheet. Today we are going to deal with common size balance sheet. The concept is the same. You will be given a balance sheet of any accounting period and only one statement is given or one balance sheet is given, and you need to identify the percentage of each individual item when compared with the total of the balance sheet. Total means total of the assets or total of the liabilities, whatever the amount will be the same. Here the question, liabilities amount, assets amount, balance sheet of a statement KPR Limited for the period 3/1/3/2020 is given. And you are familiar with each item in this balance sheet. Next, you need to prepare a common size balance sheet of the KPR Limited for the year ended 31/3/2020. You need to give the title for the statement and followed by the title. This is how a common size statement looks like. It is similar to the same statement given in the question. An additional column is given in the right of the each side of the balance sheet after amount column. Here we can go through each individual item. First one, left side, liabilities. First one, liabilities share capital. The amount is 50,000. Its percentage is 50. The equation is what are the particular item you are going to choose, that particular item divided by the total of the balance sheet. Here the total is given 1 lakh. Total means 1 lakh, 1 lakh means 1 lakh of liability side or the 1 lakh of asset side, whatever the amount will be the same, the items will be the same. Okay. The equation is 50,000 divided by 1 lakh, you will get 50%. Same case, in case of debentures, there is 20,000 rupees. The percent can be identified by the equation 20,000 divided by 1 lakh, you will get 20%. Same profit and loss account, 12,000 divided by 1 lakh, you will get 12%. Followed by profit and loss, creditors, 8,000 divided by 1 lakh, 8%. Proposed dividend, 6,000 divided by 1 lakh, 6%. Finally, provision for tax, 4,000 divided by 1 lakh, 4%. Followed by the liability side, you need to deal with asset side too. First one, goodwill. First one, 10,000. 10,000 divided by 1 lakh, 10%. Plant and machinery, 40,000 divided by 1 lakh, 40%. Same case in stock also. Debtors, cash at bank, cash in hand. Whatever the item you are given in the question, you need to find the percentage of each individual item with its total on the balance sheet. This is how a common size balance sheet statement is prepared. I hope you are aware about all these steps. It's quite simple. Just be cautious while finding out the percentage. In common size income statement, you need to take net sales as the base. In common size balance sheet, you need to take the total of any side of the balance sheet as the base. Next area, comparative common size statements. Previously, we were dealing various tools for analysis. Under various tools, there were comparative statements, common size statements, trend ratios, cash flow statement, fund flow statement, etc. And previously, we dealt comparative statements, common size statements. These two statements were different. In comparative statement, you were given two details of the 2 years or 2 accounting year, and you need to make necessary comparison. In common size statement, you will be given a statement or an account of any particular period, and you need to identify the percentage of each individual item compared to net sales in case of common size income statement and total of any side of the balance sheet in case of common size balance sheet. Here in this method, comparative common size statement, it's a blend of those two methods. In comparative common size statement, are common size statements prepared comparing the figures for 2 or more years or 2 or more companies. Usually you will be given comparison of 2 or more years. It can be used to analyze the performance or financial position of a firm for a year compared with the previous year. The procedure is similar to a common size, but you need to make a comparison of those two common size values. This is how a comparative common size statement works. Remember, in comparative common size statement, you will be given income statement or balance sheet relating to two periods. And you need to find the percentage of each of the individual period items and make a comparison. That's why it is known as comparative common size statement. Remember, you need to follow the common size procedures, but you will be given details of two periods. That's why it is known as comparative common size statement. We will deal with a case relating to comparative common size statement. Prepare a common size statement from the following income statement and interpret the same comparative common size statements. See, this is a case of comparative common size statement. Here you are given an income statement relating to two periods. Gross sales 2019-20, less sales returns 30,000, 42,000, net sales. Follow that, sales, cost of goods sold, gross profit. You are familiar with all these items. It is an income statement prepared in vertical form, and here details of 2 years are given. Okay, let's see how we are going to deal this statement. This is how a comparative common size statement look like. See, here the procedures are followed as per the common size statement. And finally, you need to make comparison. Here, because here the procedure is common size, but here the details of 2 years are given. That's why it is known as comparative. First one, gross sales. Gross sales, it is given 10,30,000 in 2019, followed by 12,42,000, and you need to find the percentage of both years individually. That is, for 2019, 10,30,000. Here the percentage 103 is obtained by dividing this 10,30,000 by net sales 10 lakh into 100, you will get 103 percentage. Remember, here details of 2 years will be given. You need to follow the common size procedure at first. See, for 2019, the gross sales is 10,30,000 divided by 10 lakh, you will like 103 percentage. Followed by 10,30,000, you will have say 30,000. Same case, 30,000 divided by net sales of that particular period, you will get 3 percentage. Followed by net sales 10 lakh divided by 10 lakhs, you will get 100 percentage. After that, cost of goods sold 6 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs, you will get 60 percentage. From net sales, by deducting cost of goods sold, you will get gross profit 4 lakhs divided by the net sale of that particular year. Don't mix with the next year. When you are doing the common size statement, you need to find the percentage of particular item and compare it to the net sale of that particular year. You will get 40 percentage. After gross profit, less operating expenses, administration, selling expense, total operating expenses, you will get 2,85,000. That is the sum of these two items. In each case, you need to find the percentage. Okay. by comparing each individual item on this 2019 with net sales, you will get the percentage of net sales of 2019. That is, this 19 is known as 2019. You will get percentage for the statements or the amount based on 2019 by comparing it with net sales. Same procedure has to be followed in the next year in 2020 also. Here gross sales is 12,42,000. The equation you all know, 12,42,000 divided by 12 lakhs, you will get 103.5%. Again, 42,000 divided by 12 lakhs, you will get 100%. When dealing with 2020 items, even dealing with each individual item, you need to take concerned item divided by net sales into 100, you will get percentage values of each individual item of 2020. This is how a comparative common size statement looks like. You need to follow the same procedure in case of balance sheet also. I hope you are aware about the various steps we have followed. Just go through it. We will discuss about the further in the next class.